Hello, hello, hello.
There we go.
Evolved, apparently.
It's a new flavor. Okay, who would like to
Strawberry.
recap last time?
Okay. Last time, the Monarch stopped time for a moment, for 8 hours for us. And we were basically on Astral Plane time due to that. So the ritual in the distance over there was proceeding apace, but not getting ahead of us that way. So we prepare, we jump into the portal. We did get to group commingle with the Monarch first, and saw the Firebirds fighting Ares and soldiers with the Archdruids and fire and all of that. Monarch flew us up to the portal rift, and we jumped. Landed in a room, tore through some Gith guards, a dozy red dragon. None of them lasted long. But we did it quickly enough, no alarm was raised. Then we start sneaking. Badly, for the most part. We got through a room of very fine, sharp, silvery wires. Kind of cut through that with a little bit of a whoops along the way. Everybody's okay. We collapsed a door into dirt and got out onto a beach. We've got a little bit of find path going with Xenia for a city from legend lore, but a guard approached. We dropped that guard, but startled another, so we're opening on combat. There's people.
There's people. And there's extra people because Xenia's perception score is ridiculous. I'll
Fuck
just
you.
reveal them right away.
You.
Just sniffs in the air. There's 3 more.
Just sniffs, I smell bad cooking. There's 3
smell-
more.
I smell bastard.
I smell dead people.
I'm too far away for you to smell me, it's fine.
I smell future dead people.
Oh, no.
With that, as we begin, I will just do a quick reminder to Xenia that you have found the path going, and to Esther that you have a blink dog you need to pull up the sheet for as well.
Ah, thank
I
you.
wrote it down, and I have my little concentrating token up.
Where the fuck do I find him?
Under Faye.
Thank you.
This guy is gonna make the move up here.
We're gonna pretend he's orange. Anyways.
Sure thing. Gonna make the move to up here and kind of look at each of you, and just looking at this guy, you can tell he's a bit of a peon. But as he kind of notices the walking armory that is Ashta and the everything else of the Blink Dog, he throws a dart at Ashta. I don't think that hits. And looks very concerned. In the meantime, back on the kind of tower above everyone else here, it's about maybe 20 feet up from this base level here, about 10 feet up from this height level. He sees you guys in the distance as your presence has been made aware of, and is going to just gonna cast a quick fireball on everyone.
Oh boy.
That does nothing.
Do we still have the advantage on... Hold on. What was that from?
It's me and you at
Spoiler?
least.
Yeah, we have that one. Do we...
Okay.
Is there group advantage or no? Because I can't remember. No, that wore
No,
off.
that was Holier from the fight with the Monarch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm immune.
I
But the Blink
automatically
Dog is
pass.
Goody.
No, my
The
son!
rest of us are not.
What do I... Oh, right.
28, 29,
Shit.
28 have 14 on a success.
Okay.
Oh,
So match the damage rather than the DC.
Oh my god, you did!
Well, you know what?
Alright.
Do I have a chance to do something?
Blink Dog is dead, by the way.
Oh, that was fast.
Goodbye,
It
Denver.
died. It died. Goodbye.
Oh,
Alright.
it barely
Is
knew
hold
him.
on. 1, 2, 3. John, do we have a deck save? There he is. Oh, nope, that's time. John.
Yes. Give me a second. Oh my god.
Oh, wait. I can automatically pass concentration checks for damage that is 24 damage and lower.
Dex
Yep.
save?
Dex save.
On
Gotcha. 29.
Jesus Christ.
God, you
Okay.
got 2,
Zero
damn it.
damage. I have plus 12 to dexterity saves, buddy.
God damn.
Ever since you're getting that 22 in dexterity.
I mean, understandable. I always forget you have 22 dexterity.
I do.
Also, if you could get closer to your mic, that'd be great.
No.
Fair enough, I guess.
No.
All right. Who would
Just
like to
no.
roll for the layer action?
I-
All right. Let me just remind myself what dice it is because I forgot.
I'll roll all of them.
Roll one of every dice. No. Go ahead and roll me a
Oh.
d4.
I got excited.
4! Oh!
A lot of fours there.
4!
A lot of fours.
That's not auspicious at all.
444 hours.
You want to know the bad side of auspicious that might be?
Suspicious.
Oh, I was definitely referring to the bad one.
Yeah, number symbolism. Specifically
Japanese one.
Japanese.
Oh, that means... I thought it was Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Chinese,
triple death, my
Japanese,
dude.
it's death.
That's triple death, yeah.
Hmm
Wait,
If there was one
is
more
death?
4. Yep, it sounds similar, right?
She,
Yep.
yeah, for,
Um,
she,
Homonyms.
homonyms.
Right. Gotta love those ho nymphs. All right.
Like- It's like there,
That was
there,
so
and there.
funny.
What did you just say?
I didn't say a damn thing. You didn't hear anything.
This homonym busted.
It's homonym busted.
All right. So for this round of combat,
I hate this house.
all hostiles have disadvantage on saving throws. That should be that should be attack rolls. I have that backwards.
The hostels?
You
Okay,
guys are the hostiles. Yes.
Read my thoughts.
We've got disadvantage on saving throws this round.
Sorry, attack rolls, not saving throws. I
Are we,
accidentally just typed that one.
do we serve continental breakfast too?
What the fuck?
Continental breakfast. Anyways, Ashton.
You're calling us hostiles.
Alright.
I could hear the fatigue, Devin.
Yes.
Oh. Great.
We'll have the wings out for bonus action.
All right.
I mean, I'll just move forward a little bit.
Oh, is the music playing?
Mm-mm. It stopped.
Let's try this playlist. One day, one of them will work.
The dart like pings off his armor. He just does the like off the shoulder where it hit.
Blow the soot off of you that just exploded in your face.
And on this guy, actually no, that's silly. He's acted.
I will say, of these 3 creatures, this one here has technically acted, because he was the one who noticed you guys. The other 2
Okay.
have not.
What about the guy?
Everyone else
Way out here.
except for
He
he
just
was
has
the one who threw the fireball at you,
Okay,
and he's the one who threw the dart. Everyone else except for these 3 have not acted.
okay. So then I'll go for this guy.
Go for it. He doesn't even know you've seen him yet.
Okay. Yeah, disaster bolt.
Oh, this is gonna go fast. Okay.
We need like, I'm not gonna do the whole combat with them, but getting the numbers down early is good.
It's fair. It's a good reason. Do you have 2 advantages or just 1?
Just one.
Okay, doesn't matter anyways. Keep in mind you do have disadvantage from the all the attack rolls thing, but that's for the rest of the attacks. Because Jesus Christ, do you have to roll your dice for that?
Yep. You do have to roll another 4d12.
I don't have a disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
because it's the
Everyone
lair.
has disadvantage on attack rolls right now.
All allies gain advantage on attack rolls. All hostiles gain disadvantage on saving throws.
Here's
He
the host-
mistyped and he said it 3
I-
times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because all of us
Okay.
got confused and all of us mentioned it separately.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm stupid.
No, you're not. We all
It's
You're not
the
stupid.
it's the first one. It's the first one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, like I said, doesn't matter this time, just for the rest of them.
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and roll the extra dice though, the 40-12 additional. Oh,
Right.
do you want to throw the 18 on that or the 19 on that or no?
What's up?
Do you want to throw your wings damage on that too?
Yeah, no, that definitely.
All right. Oh my god. That's so much damage.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Do you
So,
pull
hold on.
through his rib cage?
92 plus 12 plus 10.
Oh my god.
92 plus 22 is 114? Okay, Ashta, I'm gonna ask you how aggressively you want to do that, because you almost doubled his max HP.
Into dust.
Wait, no, you added the 18. You did double his max HP. Yeah, he didn't even know you sucked.
just Infinity War, just.
Yep. No, the last thing he was consciously thinking was, "Huh, he can't see me," and then he was disappeared.
He is a non-person. I ceased him.
Yes.
If it
Oh my god. So
it
that was your
affects-
first attack.
If it affects the
Jesus
flavor of
Christ.
these from now on at all, the spell that it's based on creates a blade-shaped planar rift. So have fun with
Okay.
that.
Okay, so you ever see in that case, you ever see that video of the crab that gets near the pipe and just gets
Yep.
yeah, he's just like into a single point, just
Wait, fucking, I'm gonna find it.
It's like holding a very strong vacuum into a bowl of dry Cheerios. It just
okay. Okay, so a second shot on this guy.
yeah, go for it. He will have half cover unless you move.
Here he is.
You know what? I can teleport, so I will definitely do that.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
So
Yep, I assume you're upwards too, to not be shooting like through this guy.
Yep.
All right, so make sure it's on no advantage this time because you have 1 disadvantage plus 1 advantage.
sure thing. And this will be with. I don't what. I don't do another disaster bolt, right? Right, I should.
You got 40 of them.
I know, but I want to
I'm
throw
gonna
all
encourage
of them at the last boss.
I'm going to encourage you to do it. You do what you want.
All right, one more. Like I said, near the numbers.
Wait, 7.
What?
Wasn't it when you crit? No, that's a 20. Never mind.
Yeah, there's only another 20.
Okay, thanks.
So boop.
Hey,
Oh my
oh,
god.
look at that.
Another 40-12.
Not quite as impressive numbers, but roll the rest of them.
Oh my fucking god, bro, what the fuck?
Okay. I've literally already pulled out a calculator. Just give me a second.
Oh.
38 plus.
Uh,
So 50,
I'm getting there, don't worry.
4.
23. 89.
Yep.
Yep, that's bad guy number 2. How do you want to do that one? Fuck,
Same,
dude.
same as the other guy, but just his upper torso.
Oh, horrifying. Oh yeah, because you half damage last time. Fair enough.
So,
Yeah.
seeing
Do you
that,
want to roll
what are
What's up?
the odds?
Please.
Sorry,
Do I want to what?
Go ahead, Ara, sorry.
I was gonna ask what are the odds that some of these people decide that nope, I am not dealing with this. I am out of here.
Oh, yeah, no. Intimidation check. Go for it.
I was attempting to
Get-
Jesus Christ.
roll the intimidation check.
Can he draw on Rosalind's because she is proficient in intimidation and has charisma?
Oh, please.
I'll say it's going to lower the DC, but it's not going to be like advantage or anything.
Okay.
Oh,
So
so
go
but
for
it's
it.
still my modifier.
Yeah, still your modifier. So go. For
Alright.
Still your roll. Damn
Yeah.
it.
it. They're looking shaken, but they're not fleeing at the sight of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one.
That's bonus action movement. Oh, wait, so let me right. You have 3 because 2 extra targets. Go for it.
Let's go for this one. This will be. This will just be a +1. Yeah. So on the. This one hasn't acted yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. Then just normal. Boop.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me check. That is this guy. He's got a weird name.
Be +1/+1, but
Yeah, 4+1/+1. Yeah, that will help. Okay, so yep, that'll hit. Actually, he's going to shield
okay.
because fuck that.
You see, here's the thing. I don't blame him because the last two that got hit don't
He
exist
doesn't know that was
anymore.
just a plus one.
Mhm.
Yeah, he just saw you point the bow at him, and he was like, "Fuck that."
His toothpick shatters across it. It's like, he's like waiting for it to happen.
He's waiting to perceive anything else. He's like, "Oh, I'm perceiving this still. Oh, I guess I lived."
You saw
And
Ashta took a
Zoop.
bitch out.
All right. Yes, that was a thing you did. Oh my god, my guy. Fuck. All right. So this one, because it's these guys' turn, is going to rush to here, and currently they think Ash is the only threat, really. As he walked in with armor and blew two guys up. They're going to cast Phantasmal Killer on you, actually.
ooh,
Let's go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw with advantage. You can close enough to Rosalind, or no?
yeah.
Hold on a second. I've got an idea.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep, that is a thing you can do.
Quick question.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
The gloves?
Yes.
Yeah, my reaction?
Not the gloves. I was thinking your reversal thing. Or was that for charm?
That's for charm only.
That's for charm.
Yeah, not for frighten. I was hoping to... It's sticky because the gloves are on Rosalind.
Yeah, the gloves
So,
are
yeah.
equipment, so I'm gonna say
Okay.
no. If it was an innate ability, yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's frighten. I can't do anything about frighten. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's backwards then.
Okay, so I don't have disadvantage on saves.
No.
Then I would have advantage from Rosalind being nearby on a Wisdom save.
Actually, let me just make sure I got that right, because like, damn. Yeah, it's saving throws. Okay, yeah, perfect. So 22. Their DC is not 22. Yeah, you're good there. All right, so that's that one. This one, kind of further in the back, is going to step to here. Not that you guys can see much of that. Xenia.
Oh, fuck. I genuinely was sitting here and I'm like, I can't really concentrate on anything. It looks like I actually have to play a healer, like as one Laura Bailey usually says.
Or you could cut people in half, you know.
I could. I have disadvantage. But that has a...
A saving throw attacks?
I have no saving throw attacks. I'm a cleric. I have saving throw concentration spells. So I was going to do confusion, then I realized, fuck.
Mm.
Checking to hit on something. Oh, that's much higher. Okay. I'm going to go make friends with Dark Guy.
Oh, he's gonna be so friendly.
Hey, how are you?
You're gonna wish you were dealing with me.
I don't know if that hits.
He can't shield that one, so yeah, that'll hit.
And Gabba-do. Let's test some saving
Where's
throws.
the gabagool?
Wisdom saving throw. 22.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh my god. How do you want to do that one? Jesus Christ.
I look at him and just go, those darts don't really do much, and clang the one that hit Ashta on his armor, and it does the total dead bell, and he just...
He just keels over. Yeah, you drop him. Like, what's that from? It's like one of those bad guys who they walk towards people and they're like Bleach, and then just everyone drops to their knees from the mere force of the presence. That's what it looks like to him.
He folds like a Muppet.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll take their last 5 feet, step back, look back at Ashton, do a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Right. Esther, totally not the most one of the more dangerous people in the party as well. God, you all are terrifying. I keep forgetting this. I need to get these guys more health.
No, you don't. Just shut up.
Let us have
We
this
are
when
happy right now. Do not take this from us.
Yeah, but combat needs to last more than one round, right?
No.
No, it's fine. I know I'm stepping in front of you, Ashta. I apologize. I
You
will
can fly.
move.
It's fine.
We have been XP grinding this entire campaign to be overpowered gods.
Ugh.
And we're fresh out of mercy.
Yeah, can I like target around Xenia?
Yeah, you can essentially
Okay, awesome.
move and move back, basically.
Cool. First off, I'm gonna focus on this big boy right here.
All right.
Pew
I
pew!
dislike your phrasing, but right. This one is actually going to try to reject you, the one you're shooting at.
Okay. So I have to make a saving throw?
Yep, DC 14 intelligence save.
Okay.
All right, you may continue with your wrist bow. It unfortunately misses.
That's okay.
How the fuck do giths break up with everyone then if that's a shit?
Dong.
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 That's on the same one.
Yeah. I don't know why the dice aren't rolling.
It just does
Every-
it sometimes. Go ahead and roll 4d12. Oh, never mind. He
Has he
makes a
been
save,
hit?
actually.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, sorry, he has not been hit, but he's makes a save.
That's the
That's a
wrong
wisdom
saving
save.
throw.
Oh, that's fair. It's the same roll, though.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd still be a 22, so it still succeeds.
Okay.
Your DC isn't
Yeah.
over 22, is it?
Huh?
Your DC isn't 23 or anything, right?
My save DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 19.
Okay, good.
You've just given me a lot of stuff, man.
Yep. All right, anything else?
No, that's about it.
All right.
That's it. That's all. I just wanted to see.
Makes sense. All right, Fergus.
Yes. He's gonna move forward as much as he can.
Oh, wait. I'll take a step back. That's what I was gonna do. So I'm out of the way.
Thank you. And I will go. We'll go.
I just need you guys to know.
Sheesh.
I just need you guys to know I have Pop Goes the Weasel playing in my head right now for combat.
Is it disadvantage again?
Disadvantage on attack rolls, yes.
Okay, cool. Binary boom cannon with the venom bomb.
Go for it. 16 will miss. The 23 will hit. So it'll be 18 poison damage. All right. Actually, you saved against Phantasmal Killer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Ash stepped away. That's right. All right, so it'll be 18 poison damage. Math is fun, guys. We play D&D because we're nerds and good at things like math.
I'm
Alright.
not good at math. I still play it because I'm stupid.
Understandable.
Oh, reminds me, did he pass physics?
That's a good question. Anything else, Purpose?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Sheesh.
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 I can't. No, I can't do this.
Okay. If I try to intimidate them into running away, does that take my full action?
If you're trying to intimidate them into basically using their action or using their movement to run away, I'd say yeah, that would.
I'm trying to intimidate them into scattering and not bothering us.
Yeah, I would say that would use an action, fortunately.
Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and first use my bonus action to disadvantage Eldritch Blast the mage up on the tower.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have bullshit range now. Go for it.
And he's easily within the original Eldritch Blast range.
Yeah, but the imagery.
Yep. I also ignore everything except full cover.
Yep.
And
He's gonna have a rough day.
yeah, and if Ash is up in the sky, then I can just bounce it through him for a better angle anyway. So,
Yep.
here's a 1, 2,
It's fine.
3,
Jeez,
4.
there it is.
Is his AC 15 or 16, or is it, I've got
No,
the
those
lowest-
all hit.
okay. So 15 force, 7 force, 13, hold on, that's 20,
25,
35,
47.
47.
Alright, yeah, that'll, yeah, those are effective, I'll say. I'll say he definitely looked injured.
And with that, Rosalind is going to do her best to project her voice and call out that if you run, we will not hunt you.
Do you have something that makes you able to be understood by anybody?
You know what? That's an interesting point. Technically, I only have a spell called Tongues. I don't think I have anything else.
Alright, so you've been making this at disadvantage in that case.
Okay. Bum. Let me turn the disadvantage back on because I turned it off. 14.
14. Some of the less impressive ones of them do look rather intimidated.
Yeah, I missed out on an 18 natural roll on that too.
Oh, that would
It
have been
could have
so
been a
good.
29. Okay.
Oh my god.
Language barriers, what can you do? She was loud, she was commanding, that's all that you can say for her.
Yep. She also, to their view, they just saw 4 beams of gray energy blow half of the vitality out of their mage, and then start yelling at them from an area they can't see. Some of them are pretty intimidated.
Sounds good. Okay, that's my turn. I'm gonna stay right there. I'm good.
Alright, and who would like to roll a different layer action for me?
Oh, could I?
How are there
Go
2
for it.
lair
Give me a D4.
actions?
That's a great question.
On
Ah.
a 10 and on a 20.
Mm-hmm.
A 1. Alright. Can I get a second D4 for someone else?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it, Evan.
Alright. And now everyone give me a D20.
All we need a 3. We got Yahtzee.
I feel.
Hey.
John, let me see that D20.
I feel in danger.
Oh no, Rosamund.
I feel in danger.
I feel.
You're
Completely.
tied with Esther for highest right now.
I
True.
don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Probably not.
John?
John, give me a D20.
Is John there?
John,
Yep.
give me a D20.
He's just down the hall.
Oh, yeah. we gotta start yelling so you can hear us.
I can
13.
hear you.
Alright.
Fuck off.
So, Rosalind and Furface, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
This is against
Wisdom
command.
saves?
Yes, this is against command.
Okay, is that a charm?
Oh fuck.
I
that
don't
wasn't
know.
meant
Let me
to
go
be.
check.
Please do. Because this could be hilarious if so.
Should I just click command?
Yeah, that would help.
If you would, actually, yes.
Or follow the command? I will just click it anyway. Here you go.
Basically, if it says charm on it.
It's an enchantment.
Enchantment spell. It doesn't.
I'm honestly, okay, this not being a charm has always kind of bothered me. I'll say it's a charm.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Um,
looks like one anyway.
Una reverse, please.
Put a gabagoo on him.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, reverse.
You
I'm
already
trying to
said
find.
charm!
Huh?
Yeah, just go ahead and click the ability for me if you could.
Yep.
I thought he was about to backtrack. That's just like you already said it was a charm.
Alright. Interesting.
Damn, he got hips like a Pixar mom.
By the way, that wisdom saving throw is incorrect. It is a DC of 21, not 19, because it's my warlock spell save DC.
Gotcha.
I don't know why
Alright.
it's not. Oh, I know why it's not, because that modifier doesn't apply to those things.
Alright, you don't see any discernible effect.
Okay. They've got a decent modifier.
So,
It's alright.
next up are the less sturdily built ones with swords. This one is going to run to here, and then to there.
Are you sure about that?
Technically, he was around the corner. He didn't see anything that just happened.
He
Okay.
sees.
Oh, actually, sorry. These are the more impressive looking ones. My mistake. Let's see. Just for flavor's sake. All right, Rosalind.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna use telekinesis on you.
Okay.
So I need you to make a strength check contested by his intelligence.
Okay.
Wow.
Telekinesis.
My strength is not going to be great because it's
He
A
rolled a
6.
6.
Oh, it's
so
a-
it's okay.
okay. It's
He
a
rolled a
check.
6.
It's a check, not a saving throw. So I've got to go
Yes.
at normal.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
15. You resist the effect of this ability for this round. All right. And next up are the
Ash's
more
eyes
armored
steady
folks.
on that guy.
Yep. This one is going to dash to right here. This one is actually going to run straight at you, Xenia. This seems to be a bit more of the foolhardy kind.
Nice.
And he, once I find his sheet, I have a lot of sheets. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make 2 attacks on you.
Go for it. Both miss.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. He still has advantage. My mistake.
Problem.
From the ability from earlier. So only
First
gives you
one
a
misses.
disadvantage.
That also misses.
What's your AC?
24!
Oh my god. Alright.
The amount of fear in this man's heart is just like,
Just peck bumping their way through this combat.
Wow. This is, yeah, alright. This is going to be a really fast roll. I believe that beats someone's perception.
I still see him.
With your passive is above 27?
It's 28, bitch!
Well, he doesn't know that, so he's gonna move if he was still hidden. Oh my god.
oh, bro, I fucking love this shit.
Sorry, actually, it should be right there. So, I assume 16 misses you, Xenia.
Looks directly in his eye. Hello?
Instead of a creature, you see fear.
Bro, I almost spat out my drink. That was fucking good, Ty.
Dead. The guy up top, he's not having a great day.
As
Gonna
he
be
should
completely
be.
real with you guys. Yeah, he is going to, as a bonus action, teleport 30 feet to there, and then he's going to move to here. And actually, he's going to move to right here. And seeing everyone in sight, is that enough creatures? Up to 12 creatures of your choice. That can hear and understand you.
LMAO.
Well, he made a mistake.
Yep.
That's real unfortunate for him. So instead,
They're just like, what the fuck is this bitch saying?
He has a plan. He's got a great plan. That suddenly realizes as he goes to implement the plan that the invader was not speaking his language.
yep, kind of the exact same thing just happened to Rosalind, actually.
Yeah.
He realizes, oh, wait, she wasn't speaking my language. I probably can't speak hers.
Would have been a fun disadvantage
Yeah.
to having tongues done up. That would have been funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's just thinking of like, what the fuck she's talking about? I don't even understand what she's saying. Oh no, I don't understand what she's saying.
Oh, I made a mistake. Alright, he, noticing that he has advantage this turn.
Oh no, they're angry and foreign.
Did you mean Republicans? Sorry.
Command wouldn't work either because we can't understand what he's saying.
He was not the one saying it.
It was a lair action.
Fucking layer action.
Yep, so it's going to be 3. Actually, he sees that you're on fire. 3, 3, and 3 of Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Wait, what? 9.
So,
He's upcasting at 8th level.
Hot. Literally.
ah,
He's trying his best. He's like, shit's going south.
fun.
It is his 1 attack roll attack. Alright, so first 3 on Xenia. 1, 2,
Oh, nope.
3. Ah! Last one?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I immediately passed my concentration check though.
Yep. Next one on Ashta, or next 3 on Ashta.
Mhm.
1.
Nope.
2.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? It's a
I
26.
don't remember how goofy my AC is in this game sometimes.
You're,
Okay.
you're not hasted, so I think that hits.
We have the thermal issue right now.
And next 3 are on Rosalind.
Do one at a time.
Okay.
Just do one right now.
I just did.
Oh, okay. 24 does hit. I take that damage, and I am immediately going to Misty Escape. I am invisible and not there
Use
anymore.
your reaction to try to
Oh.
turn the command.
I did. I'm sorry. Give
That's
me
okay.
the other two, please. I
Yep.
was dumb in my planning. Yeah, that
That's
hits.
okay.
That hits. So yes. 12,
Astra's gonna
19.
shave that 7 off.
Okay.
All right, smart. So
So 12.
You're going at 7. All right. Who wants to give me a D4?
Boop.
I want the 3. I want Yahtzee.
Go ahead.
Yes!
Yeah, Yahtzee! All right, this is this one. All right, you guys now have disadvantage on saving throws for real this time.
But we have our normal rolls back.
Yep,
Yeah.
your attack rolls are back. Your saving throws are at disadvantage. Ashley, go
That's
ahead.
fine.
Cool. He's going to fly up just a moment. Question. Does Xenia... I assume Xenia lets us be aware that this guy's over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is the fate
after
of...
he attacked, he became visible. So
Okay. Okay. Asha is going to take a shot at this guy here.
all right. I'll say you fly up first, so just you'll use like 10 feet of movement,
Yep.
just because otherwise you're shooting through 3 people.
Yep. And I don't like him, so that's gonna be a disaster roll.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Valid.
I fear to look at what just got rolled.
It's a
19. It's going to parry.
No.
Uh-huh.
Do you want it to hurt?
Up to you. When do you get that back?
Short rest.
Go for it if you want.
Crit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the. Hold on. 1d10 plus
8d12.
8d12.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you putting the 18 on this as well, or the 19 on this as well?
Not yet.
Okay.
He casted a spell on your girl. I support this.
True.
Oh my god. How do you want to do that?
Good night.
So, can I offer a flavor for this?
Sure, but I have one in mind too.
Sure. He parries the bolt. It flies up and then comes straight back down like a Skyrim arrow.
Yes, and when it hits him, he Nickelodeon gacks all over the dude behind him.
Excellent.
Oh no!
So I find myself saying this a lot. That's your first attack.
He's gonna turn around with a thumbs up.
Thumbs up right back.
The guy who was using the person in front of him for cover behind him now looks very confused and very scared.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus!
Going to shoot. We're gonna go with a starbolt on the guy behind.
All right.
Best.
Second.
Festive.
So,
I don't think you need to tell me that. I don't think I need to tell you that hits.
I mean, you could if you want to. And I'm gonna
Just
throw
for
my
that.
additional radiant on there.
Yeah, how do you want to do that? You didn't even need to.
Just gotta be sure.
That's fair. I get it.
Yeah, just a shadow on the ground is left.
Oh, you mean like Fukushima like shadow?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Because radiant damage and
horrifying.
sickening radiance is implied to be radiation.
Yeah.
You know, you make a really valid point, although I'm not sure if you should say it.
You keep saying it.
All
Do
right,
it.
so that's that. Damn.
And
Continue.
once again, just to put the fear of God in him, I'm just gonna do a +1 bolt on the next one.
Which one are you aiming for?
The stealthy guy over here.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh.
So 31 will hit for 10 damage. Oh,
Hold on. Could I planar warrior that one?
yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Okay. I'm just gonna click this for the force damage.
All right. So 6 additional damage plus 1 for.
So 16 total, all force though.
Yes. All right. 16. Yep. All right. So that is that much health. Okay. Because that one, in a similar vein as last time, is surprised he's still alive.
It's like, oh, that hurts, but I'm breathing?
I think? Unless I'm just in the infinitesimal last moments of my brain and therefore experiencing reality as the rest of them experience the rest of my life.
Stop!
Existential crisis. Just by looking at him, Ashta.
He's just sitting here like, I mean, I'm on the astral plane. If I die, do I just kind of stay here?
If I die in hell, where does my soul go? Alright, this guy is going to move to here, and I assume that's it for you. You're not going to move?
Yeah, he'll stay there.
Where's that creature? This one is going to use his Phantasmal Killer on Fervus.
My boy.
So, John, give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
At disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yes, thank you. Yep, everyone has disadvantage for this round. 18 succeeds.
Yes.
Alright. This one is going to step up to... they see that Xenia is really well armored, but they're the best equipped to hurt you right now, so they're going to start swinging.
Give me a man after midnight. Hit me.
So, they swing at you twice. 1, 2,
Oh, honey.
and then bonus action, they drop low and sweep at your ankles.
Yes! Yes, they do!
Alright. Aim at the ankles. That's what Sky's been saying for years now.
No! I have been.
I do need to throw my
Sorry.
concentration check.
Yes.
I was at advantage. Wait. Yeah,
It doesn't knock
fine.
you
It
over,
would be-
but it's like right in the shin. Just like, ugh.
It would normally be advantage, but it's disadvantage as well. You have hit Warcaster, right?
Yeah, I passed it either way. I actually need
Let's
to roll like low.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't disadvantage because of the saving throw thing. Alright.
Psychic damage.
Stop
They
this
stub
Xenia.
your toe.
Okay, so who's the baby bitch right now? The one to my left?
The one who seems less impressive? Yes, this one.
That's the baby bitch. Got it. And then this is big bitch. I'm very tired.
Bigger. I would argue not big, just bigger.
Okay. Baby bitch is like, did baby bitch get hit or no? He's a clean bitch.
He does not look like he's injured.
Okay. So this, I'm gonna focus bonus action on big bitch.
Bonus action on big bitch. Yeah, 25 will hit for 24 damage. Alright.
And then, oh, I need to draw it. It's a fucking check mark. It's a golf club.
As you go to make your action, the one who you just hit is going to try to reject you. Make an intelligence save.
What a bitch. Okay. I kiss him on the lips.
Sure thing. Go for it. It was on which one?
Baby bitch.
Baby bitch. That will hit baby bitch.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, that's the wrong HP. There you go. Yeah, he doesn't have 4 digits of HP. Alright.
And then Xenia's gonna look at the one who hid and just point directly at him. Just go, don't you think you can hide from me?
Give me a flavor intimidation check.
I don't have anything to intimidation.
I'm aware. Okay, that's par for the course. Esther.
It's like, what if the kid who's like, I have the power of God and anime on my side, but like he actually like just murdered a dude. It's like all evidence to the contrary, but you're not giving off the vibe of being scary.
I am not scary. I am 6'4" and the size of a fucking birch tree.
In the words of our Lord and Savior Pitbull himself.
Goodness.
Do it!
Are those his words?
No, that's the wrong word. There it is. Fireball.
Alright.
Do-do-do-do-do.
The other gift is going to try to reject you. So make an
you.
intelligence save. With disadvantage.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, you can't fail. Okay.
So you get rest.
All right. Fair enough. Fair point.
Fail.
All
That
right,
was a
so
1 in a 20. The 1
Did
was
not.
worse, but still.
That was so good.
So both of those fail, so that's a full 30. It's 30, right? Yeah, you didn't
Yeah, where's the other two?
Yep, I'm just doing the math right now. Hold on.
I love the implication of like you can't fail on a 1 because that's like you could be passed out drunk, and you could not fail.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, no, like literally, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Next
Shoot,
thing-
big fish.
All right. He's not quite melted, but he's looking gooey. The one next to Xenia,
Big bitch or baby bitch?
baby bitch.
Oh, baby bitch.
They all fail.
They do. You're not wrong about that. Oh my god. All right, go ahead. Go ahead and make any movement you'd like to make. Otherwise, Fergus, go ahead. Actually, Fergus, you've been commanded. You drop to your knees and use your action for the turn. Because you failed your
can't.
save.
I can't do anything. I already used an action. I have no bonus actions. That's it.
All right. So next up is Rosalind.
Fun fact, it's far too late now, but I did have a way to make everybody understand me, at least in a limited capacity, via Thorn.
Ah, okay.
But it's a thing for the future. Right now, that ship has sailed. It's way off in the Astral Sea.
Yep.
So,
Just wait until you guys get around the corner. Go ahead.
Yeah. That guy.
I figured. Go for it.
Yep. Knowledge through Xenia, bounce it off Ashta, who's up high, and there's going to be some Eldritch Blasts.
I very politely let him know that he was next.
Exactly. 18 to hit.
Hold on. 18 does hit.
30.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
19.
31, and total of 40 damage. All right. That was a good set of rolls.
That was my bonus action. How's he looking?
He's hurt.
He's hurt. Alright, you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna use one
I'm glad I got Sky with that joke. Continue.
one charge
Thank you.
on Wand of Magic Missile, 3d4 plus 3 on the same guy,
Go for it.
10 force damage.
All right.
Additional.
He's still up.
Yep, I kind of figured he would be, but might as well. Little insult to
Alright,
injury.
Who wants to? Well, it's more just, honestly, it's more injury to injury. Who wants to give me a d4?
I'll go this time. I've not done one yet.
Go for it.
That's a 1.
1. Well, everyone give me d20s again.
Hooray.
Yahtzee.
Eesh.
Oh no.
Oh,
John, give me a d20.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why this man head so hard? What the fuck?
big brain.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
D20?
D20.
Yeah.
5.
5. All right. Rosalind, Esther, and Fergus. Esther, Rosalind, don't bother. Give me wisdom saves again.
Oh, Jesus.
Hmm. I had a chance of reversing it
Ah.
last time.
It's still a 1.
But that is once a day, is it not?
No.
Oh,
That's
it had one on the
every time.
All right, yeah. If you want to use your reaction again, go ahead.
If I want to use... I think I'm going to use my reaction again. We've cleared out the spellcaster, so I don't think I'm going to be using that. So yeah, I need a wisdom save DC 21 from whatever
Alright.
was causing this effect.
Sounds good. Esther, as a reminder, you do have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Oh, right, thank you.
What's more, no discernible effect.
Sheesh.
All right, so Esther and Fergus, you both fail.
17 is a fail? God damn.
Yep, this one's a rough one. All right, next up is Baby Bitch. Oh boy.
Thank you for the name catching on.
I thought
Might
that
as
was
well.
the big one.
No, I got some mixed up.
No.
Baby bitch is
Okay.
the one left. Big bitch has the spiritual weapon because he needs it.
Okay.
No, the one that was right here. I forgot that I have 2 and 1 for big and small, and then 1 and 2 for big and small.
Uh-huh.
So I got them backwards the first time. But so, Baby Bitch and Baby Bitch's best friend.
Whoa!
So it's going to be 4 attacks on you, Xenia.
Baby bitch, bitty bitch. Come on, get it over. Get it here.
Oh my god, you know what I just realized?
Yeah.
They can't hit you unless they roll a 20. I'm just gonna roll 4
Cool.
20. Nope, they'll miss.
No. Kiss them on the lips.
Yeah, they don't have a +4. Oh my god. Alright. They don't know they're being ineffective. They're just guessing they're ineffective. As a bonus action, they're both going to teleport back here.
Oh boy.
Because they've realized that Xenia is not the play here.
It's just a
Really
quick
good.
Ashta!
Oh, the sound that precedes death in so many planes of existence. Alright. Yeah, no, this guy has also realized that attacking Xenia is not the play. And it's instead going to double up on that ganging up. So that's going to be the stealth check. 22. Does that beat your perception, Ariel?
My passive is 21, so just barely, yes. That
Nice,
being
this would be
said,
10.
I am mentally linked to Ashta, so ask him.
Doesn't
Ashley,
beat mine.
doesn't beat yours? Alright.
Passive's 22.
Alright. But once more, he doesn't know this. But he saw how that went last time, so he's going to still try a crossbow instead of a dart.
Okay.
It's a 14 hit.
No.
Damn.
No.
14 by d20. D4, sorry.
Who is?
Someone.
Oh,
Anyone.
sure.
Flavor on that light crossbow missing.
I will
Rosalind
count that-
remembers Ashta's training and just raises the shield.
Yep. I'll count that as a 4, because I mistakenly meant to say a d4. Once more, disadvantage on attack rolls. I now have a typo in there. God damn it. Ashta, go ahead. I like to imagine it's like the first note of sicko mode every time Ashta teleports.
My
He's
god.
janking on your girl. Get his ass.
Sorry to bother you.
No, it's fine. He just taps one on the shoulder.
Yep. So disadvantage attack rolls. Go ahead. Would it be advantage for the next turn reference?
I don't know. Are you doing flanking? We haven't been.
Okay, I can remember what I can remember what your guys like next to each other abilities are.
If you want to zap them, Rosalind does have Shocking Grasp and you have access to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
That'd be a bonus action, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a bonus action with advantage on the attack roll because if they're wearing armor made of metal.
Yep. Just
So-
note it would use your wisdom modifier, not her charisma modifier.
That'll work.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
so-
disadvantage, go ahead and make a spellcasting attack roll.
Advantage
No,
because
sorry,
they're wearing
no.
metal.
Advantage,
neutral, yeah.
disadvantage, neutral.
Yep, and which one are you aiming for?
Let's go the one on the right.
Alright.
Tap tap on the shoulder. Spell tag.
Yeah, that'll hit. What's that, 48?
48 lightning damage.
Okay, rather than tap, just a full hand on the shoulders.
Hey, buddy! Like, full, like, dad who just meeting, like, the boyfriend, like, how you doing? Alright, give me damage.
What's the damage on that?
48. 48. I was gonna go ahead and let you roll it.
Alright.
My
Ah.
god!
How do you want to do that? He had 8 left.
He's the tiniest joy buzzer.
Yep, just on the shoulder and just hand clenches around.
By the way, I would like to note, that still did more damage than Dell's only Crown of Stars he ever rolled.
Yeah, sick.
I will never not be bitter about that, and it's not even his fault.
Land your 6 damage.
Yep. Ashta, that's your bonus action.
Mhm.
It's not even your first attack this time, it's just your bonus action.
Yep. He's going to then, unfortunately, at disadvantage, take a shot at the one to the north.
Oh, like, it matters.
We'll keep a +1 on that. And yep, just go ahead and
So plus 1, you said?
yep, +1. And my radiant.
Alright, how do you want to do that one?
Just crossbow just against the side of the cheek.
Give him a new piercing.
Yep.
Pretty
Go for it.
bitch.
Alright, so for-
And then just look over and give Rosalind a kiss on the cheek.
Aww.
I was genuinely gonna say that Rosalind gave him a kiss on the cheek before he flew
You
back
meet in the
up.
middle and
So
kiss on
they,
the
yep,
lips.
Yep.
yep.
It smells of, rather than iron like blood normally does, it's coppery. You can smell in the air. That's the first attack.
Second one levies over towards this guy.
Go for it.
Yeah, because honestly, at that point, he's giving her a kiss and he puts the crossbow like over his back. Not even
Yeah, that's
looking at
exactly
him.
what I'm thinking too. Go for it.
So still disadvantage, but see how it goes. B +1.
+1. He is barely up.
All right. Unfortunate, but okay. And then a shot towards this one.
Go for it. I'll say you will have to move to get him out of cover.
All right, I'll teleport up and then float down.
Yeah, that's fine.
So disadvantage. This won't be a +1. It'll just be regular.
Regular. All right. 23 will hit, so just 12 damage. All right. He is still up, but again, barely.
And just turns back around.
To face Rosalind or to face away from Rosalind?
No, but no, to away.
Okay. And that will be their turn. All right. So these two are. Yeah, Xenia, as terrifying as you've been, they are ignoring you as a threat at the moment. You can tell. Because
Aw.
Ashta is pulling some bullshit. So they are going to. This one is going to actually jump up to here and make 2 attacks on Ashta. Oh no. This should be an advantage. My apologies. So that's a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. So the damage is there. Go ahead. And 17.
Let's see.
Christ.
See, when I hit, they can
no.
do damage.
I'll spectral defenses.
Yeah,
That
if they
first one.
can hit, that's the thing.
Alright. Yeah, fair enough. Do you have a limit on that?
No.
It's just 1 attack per turn?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. Alright. These ones will be on Fervis, who is prone, so it'll be double advantage. So, John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect. These 3 are going to be on you.
Alright, cool.
So, 2 for an action. Uno. Dos. And they drop low and aim at you with an axe kick.
The second one hits.
Okay, go ahead and mark off the damage. Xenia. You are being ignored.
Big bitch. I'm right here. I'm scrolling into my repeat. That's a 1. 1 second.
Oh yeah, you reroll those.
I can reroll those.
Yup. Yup.
That's fuck.
How do you want to do that one?
My eyes are up here. Bonk with the golf club.
Bunk.
Turn back
What are
to
you
turn back to sneaky bitch and just goes, no one fucking listens to me. Made it like twice to the first one.
Alright, you were going to be attempted to be rejected once more.
Oh my god.
Damn, no wonder the
It doesn't
gifts are
work. I
fucking
kissed him on
dying
the-
out.
It's him on the
alright.
list.
No wonder the gifts are dying out. They ain't fucking procreating.
Okay, you guys keep cutting them.
Number 1 is wisdom save. Number 2 that fails.
Because you keep cutting them in half.
The wisdom save is lower. Don't worry, he couldn't have succeeded the wisdom save.
15 damage.
How would you like to do that?
Just like a look of just like, what am I, chopped liver? And now I'll look back to the last guy and just go, okay, now you're next. Come on.
Speaking of next, Esther.
I'm commanded.
Yes, you are, so you drop prone.
Yep.
Fervis, you remain prone. Rosalind.
Alright. 1 target. And, remind me, is it a attack roll disadvantage round? I have lost
Yes.
track already. Okay.
It is, sorry.
Okay, disadvantage and Eldritch Blasts on that one remaining figure. So,
Alright, go for it.
that's a no. That's a
That will
no.
miss. Oh
Oh,
my god.
20
That
Ooh.
one will hit.
and a 19. So
That one will also hit.
24 damage altogether.
Sounds good. He is injured.
Still up?
Still up. He
Uh,
hasn't taken
ac-
much damage yet.
he hasn't taken what?
He hasn't taken much damage yet.
Okay.
Before that, at least.
Alright. Yeah, that's my bonus action. I don't... you know what, as an action... What's my angle like on him for a crossbow attack?
If you take a step, just so Ash is not between you guys, you're fine.
Just... Excuse me a moment, and I'm going to
Not quite,
attempt
not quite the direction I was thinking, but that's fine.
very, very poorly with my... Hey, 17!
It hits and does damage.
Cool!
Asha picks her up like a dance move.
Just lifts her, she shoots over the head. Just slightly startled, but like the lift points in the right direction. Alright, and John, give me a d4.
Yep.
Is this one?
Hello?
Hello, give me a d4.
Give you D4.
Give me a d4. Hey, you're not commanded this time.
Oy.
Alright, so I'm gonna go one at a time here. Xenia. Fervis. Oh no. Esther.
Come on.
Huh?
That
That
one's
doesn't
on you.
hit.
Why
That's
would not
right.
advantage?
Those two are prone. Ashton.
Oh.
And Rosalind, as you were all near walls.
That does not hit me.
Nope.
Alright.
Cheeky bastard. I'm going to shave a bit off of Fervis's there.
Alright, so how much?
10.
Fervis to recover 10 of that damage you would have taken.
Cool.
Alright, and next up is... Oh! Next up is initiative count 20. Alright, who wants to give me another d4?
1.
1.
That's the command.
Alright. Nope, that was
That's-
Yep,
Got
this
it.
is the other one. They are different.
The 10 is the
Uh,
command on there.
This happens... Something that you guys don't see happens, actually.
Yay.
But the creature who you guys are still fighting looks like he's a bit healthier than he was a second ago.
Aw.
Not for long.
No, not for long. Ashton, go ahead.
Zip over. Planar warrior.
Yep.
I'm not at disadvantage anymore, right?
No, that is ended.
Cool.
Yeah, throw me 18 on that? It's
Oh,
already-
there it is already on there.
Yes, but it's a 15, not an 18, so I want to, or not an 19, I want to
Ah, I need to update that. Yep.
Yep, so it's a total of 39.
Mhm.
Yes. Alright, still up. But injured.
Let me just fix that. There we go. And then just a regular shot.
Oh,
Oh,
motherfucker.
That's a 20.
Okay,
That's another shot.
Hold on. No, don't worry about it. Hold on. Let me get off self and I'll show you what the thing that got rolled was.
Oh no.
My computer's just being slow.
Did he regain health that Ashton just wiped out?
Oh,
Probably.
even better. You're gonna love this.
Oh no.
Well, is it a death thing, bitch?
Unless the damage comes from a crit!
How do you want to do that, motherfucker? God damn
I
it.
mean, to be fair.
No, I know. It's excellent. Well done. God damn it.
Boop.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's fucking awesome.
So-
yeah, just chock him full of bolts.
He looks like a porcupine with the genetic modifications. All the spines are on the front. One of those arrows, instead of having the what do you use? White hawk feathers, right? For your fletching.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I like to imagine, just because it's Rosalind, one single bolt has red firebird feathers on it. It is the one in the sternum.
Mm.
All right, and that is that's it for your enemies. Oh my god, guys. Okay, I don't. Yeah. Wow.
Let's get away from the walls.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. In the meantime, who wants XP?
Okay.
Concentration break?
Yes, concentration. Yeah, so that only lasts one round. It's not concentration.
Sick.
All right, so those two things can close. All right, so I'm going to do the math for the XP real fast. Well done for all of you. I forgot to put on music. Hold on. Oh, I did put it on. There we go.
Oh, fine, the path is still up.
Hey.
Indeed it is.
Cast it if we want to rest, because we got a little bit bumped.
It depends. How is everybody feeling? I could keep going. I don't know about the rest. Fervis, you look like you took some hits. Are you all right?
Yeah. You good?
John.
Fervis,
Yeah.
are you good? You took
I'm
some.
good. I'm just waiting. Is there?
I'm asking.
What is it?
Oh, it's an in-character conversation.
Sorry. Sorry. What is it?
You good? You took a lot of hits in that
I'm okay.
combat.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. A little banged up, but I'll be okay. I've
I
suffered
took a few
worse.
shots too.
Do we need to take a rest then?
Not that bad.
Not that
At least
bad.
not for me.
We had the temporary hit points as well.
That just went
Besides,
away.
Oh, those went away. Right.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'd rather not rest in the middle of a beach full of bodies.
Yep.
If we can
Let's-
at all.
Yeah.
Oh, but before we do, can I loot the corpses?
You can, as you kind of begin doing so, and take a step over to this way. As you guys round this corner, it's not on the map because I couldn't get a token to work properly. Here you see docked a ship that seems to be getting ready to board. It's not a normal looking ship. It's not the singular kind of eye shape that you would normally see, where it's the two pointed ends. Instead, the front looks rounded, the part that's away from you, and has these tentacles coming off the front, almost seeming to split the water around it. And at the end is just a straight rectangle behind that.
Do I recognize this ship?
You do.
Fucking
It's-
knew it!
It's not the exact same one.
But
but
it's
it is
similar
the same-
enough.
Yes, it is of the same make of the ship that actually you would also recognize from the ranger whose eyes were taken.
Mm-hmm.
It is docked. It is currently being seemingly prepared to board by people in these silver chains coming off their neck from a collar. None of them are Gith. They all seem to be of different races.
Oh,
Something tells me they're not there willingly.
here. Esther, if you wish to check for anything of value, I'll go and see if I can communicate with them.
See if I can at least come with you if they need help getting stuff off of them.
Of course.
Be careful.
All right. In the meantime, everyone take 4,000 XP for the combat.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys board this ship. And I do have a map. It's not the combat map. It's just for reference. I'll put you guys on this map.
Spooky.
Yes, it is a very large ship.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeesh.
blurry for me. I don't know if everybody else is.
I mean,
It-
Worry.
Yeah.
What got
Okay.
Grayson's- Again, it's not a combat map. It's just for reference.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Could we
Go ahead.
take a quick few minutes here now that we're done?
I was gonna just do like another 5 minutes and then take a break.
Okay.
Just so you guys can get on the ship and see what's going on.
Sure thing. Didn't know if it was going to be a whole thing or not.
No, just gonna be a quick introduction, then we'll take a quick break. Don't worry. All right. So you step onto the ship, and the people all turn to you, and they look fearful at first. That roll an insight check, Rosalind, and anyone else roll an insight check.
yeah,
Alright.
Kazine is there as well.
22.
15.
All right. Yeah, you recognize it as the flinch of the abused, the instinctive shying away from assuming anyone who comes close to the danger. Seeing that you're not Gith, however, it moves from a fear that's instinctive and quick to a dread. You can tell that they're immediately fearing something greater than they were before.
What assortment of, like, just. They're humanoid, right?
Oh yeah, they're all humanoids. Yeah,
What assortment of, like, races can we at least notice?
they're all of medium or large size. Go ahead and give me a history check.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ash is just gonna look to them and go, yeah, anyone know common?
No response in common that you hear, Ashta. 28. Xena, piecing together from what you've heard from Esther talking to the Lord of the Mind and the rest of them, these almost seem to be proto-humanoids, the same way we would see a Neanderthal. They don't. The ones that look more like elves with the pointed ears, they don't have that glow to their eyes, that natural grace to them. The ones who are more human, their features are almost purely matching each other. There's no distinction between them. All the larger ones seem to be almost related to giants. There's none of that change of skin color, none of that lack of hair that you would see in a what's the giant king called? Goliath. Thanks you. It's just a person who's bigger and has bigger quads, basically.
Xenia's going to at least try and say, like, it's safe in more of the older-ish languages, like your Sylvan, your Undercommon. I'm actually just going to go through Sylvan, Undercommon, Elvish, Primordial, Celestial, and Giant. And then see if there's any reaction, and then probably guessing GIF.
So when you speak in Primordial,
Mm-hmm.
one of them seems to respond. They have that kind of same skin tone that Esther does, but no soldar, no flame to the hair, nothing that would mark them distinct as genasi, just this kind of skin tone. They look at you and in Shakespearean Primordial, basically. Made myself by accident, sorry. Respond that, is this some trick?
No, we're not here to hurt you, we promise. We just...
What are you?
Just feign everyone. Should we tell them from the material?
Tell them we're against the Gith.
Just
Exactly.
projecting through Thorn the general sensation feel of we aren't here to hurt you.
Okay. Can Thorn receive impressions back? I always forget.
Yes, limited telepathy, so within 100 feet he can communicate both ways, simple ideas, messages, emotions, etc.
Okay. From all of them, there's a combination of the expected fears. Things like being watched, things of dread, concern. Some of seem vaguely hopeful. One distinctly, it almost feels accidentally. It feels like they're especially watching Thorn. And as Thorn kind of like picks them out, you can see one of them has glowing purple eyes. And you can see as you kind of focus closer, the muscles on their neck is strained and like they're pulling against something.
I'll just
The others don't seem to be reacting to this.
feign point that out to everybody else on the side.
Yep. Once that's pointed out, you all kind of get that feeling too, that feeling that something is watching you. In the meantime, Esther.
Glowing purple eyes, you say?
Esther, you find 3 sets of full silver plate mail and 3 silver greatswords. You can mark these as Gith silver plate mail, Gith silver swords.
Sorry, repeat that again.
So 3 sets of both plate, silver Gith, Gith silver plate mail and Gith silver greatsword.
How many silver great swords? 3?
Yeah.
Do I find any money on them?
No, nothing of anything you recognize in money, at least.
Can I take what I would assume would be their currency?
You don't see anything that you would assume is currency.
Oh, cool. Do any of them have any piercings?
A lot of them are missing a lot of body parts. It's kind of hard to tell.
Do any of them have any facial piercings?
One has a crossbow through the face.
Valid. Alright, yeah, no, that's about it. I'll go join Rosalind.
Yep, and as you kind of step onto the ship, you immediately get that feeling of being watched as well, and it's a lot more familiar for you. But that's where we're going to take a quick 5-minute break.
A lot more familiar, you say? I wonder who it is.
There's only so many enemies left in the game.
There's only so many enemies with glowing purple eyes who are known to watch.
I'll be ripping.
Alright, I'm back.
Cool.
So I figured out why half the music isn't working.
Why is that?
I had their volume turned down.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's all it was.
Well, there we are, sir.
I'm back. Conrad, truly answer the question. Why isn't the astral plane then the plane of purple watermelons?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, it kind of is. It's just watermelon, but like, if a watermelon was purple.
The plane of grapes, then. If the astral plane is the plane of purple watermelons and it has 2 separate names,
No,
what?
just because it tastes like purple watermelon doesn't mean it is purple watermelon. The plant of grapes is its own thing.
What the
I'd
fuck?
like to go there.
Get a tuning fork. It's just a dessert fork.
It's Xenia. How high of a cooking check do I need for a tuning fork to the plane of grape?
That's a good question. I can't just tell you the deep secrets of the universe.
Yes, you can.
Not good enough? No, it's not
It's
good enough.
very easy.
It's a good roll. Not good enough.
Not good enough?
Unfortunately, you can't just repeat checks. I'm sorry to tell you. Was that the first one a 4?
Yeah, it was, 4 and then a 10.
That's That's spicy.
Yeah, I have passive perception of 28 too. What's it to ya? This still isn't the character with the highest passive perception I've played.
Yes, but Harkness, if they ever get dethroned, I'll be not quite surprised, but I will be impressed.
Can actually dethrone Harkness very easily with Xenia. I just don't want to take the observant feat.
Understandable.
Like I could. Like probably Xenia in like 200 years would surpass the 31 passive perception with a 33 passive perception.
I will say that if Xenia wants to do that within Rosalind's lifetime, Rosalind has that feat and can teach Xenia.
Yep.
Oh
See,
god.
I don't want to do it as like a playable character. Like I want like Xenia ending off with a 28. Perfectly fine. Out of game.
Yeah, you just want to acknowledge that at some point Xena had a 42 passive perception.
42, 33.
No, 42. There's magic items. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. You're gonna
So
have so much time to kill. I imagine at some point you're gonna make something increase it further.
Xenia still being alive in modern will just see everything.
The eyes glow purple at Xenia. You realize how this started, and the cycle begins anew.
Xenia looks into
God.
a new campaign and sees all these people and just goes, "Who the fuck?"
Look at that emo kid. What are they doing?
Hey, I'm the only twink allowed in this universe.
God, Sabriel's gonna eat it then.
Uh,
I feel
What
like that
is
was
it?
bad phrasing.
I was just gonna ignore it. I was
Mrs.
just gonna ignore it.
Sabriel,
Great.
I'm so
Uh,
sorry, but that
I
was
didn't,
bad.
I didn't think of it that way, but I guess. But
I was ignoring it out of politeness.
Glad you didn't.
I feel like the thoughts of the modern characters are just like, why does every fucking group of people doing stuff that risks their lives have to have one child?
Xenia's just like,
Motivation did not
it's
fuck it up.
Fervus all over again.
It's Fergus with different issues.
Fervus with different hair.
Furnace with different hair.
Being just looking at her and just like, buddy, have you discovered the highs and lows of high school football?
God damn it.
Stop, please.
I like to imagine Xenia looks into the birth certificate of Ray, and the middle name is just Fervus.
I know what Ray's middle name is, and it's not Fervus.
No, it's Fervus.
Not Fervus either.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Everyone's good to go?
Yes, sir.
That kiss him on the lips, yeah.
Ariel, John, you guys are good to go?
I mean, yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I did answer. It was just very quiet.
That's good. If for some reason you and John have been really quiet on my headphones today, I have no more.
I'm a
Yeah.
little low energy, so I'm not loud.
I do honestly think it's my headphones though, because it is the both of you, and it's the same. Like, it feels like the treble is gone from both your voices.
John's been quiet for me too.
Am
I turned him up earlier. It's okay, John. I turned you up.
What the fuck, demon boy?
No, shut up.
I will eat your knees. I swear to God.
What? Excuse me?
Look, it's a good source of calcium.
Snap, crackle, crunch,
Smack
bitch.
their lips together, and who do I have to smack in the face?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was not me. I swear to God.
I have my suspicions.
So, as you all kind of step onto the ship and gather around, are you guys doing anything in response to the very obviously possessed person?
I'm approaching
Uh,
it.
Xenia's just gonna like look and just like to the person who was speaking to them. They're all right.
They kind of look to. Excuse me, sorry. They look back to the person, look back to you, and no escaping surveillance here.
Are they your fucking security camera?
What is camera?
I don't know either, man.
We are watched at all times, as will you be here.
Hmm.
I'm sorry you've come here.
Exhausting.
Only death is here.
Well, not ours.
Yep. Esther, the person talking is the one who's the closest to the jealousy.
Okay.
There's a quick feign through everyone. Can someone dispel or restore that?
You see.
Perhaps. I think the gloves are more for items, but I could try.
Can she? Can I like feel the chains?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll an investigation check.
She get just for the sake of flavor. She's gonna basically like extend a hand towards the one that looks similar to a genasi and just, may I look at your
They immediately
bindings?
shy away.
May I see your bindings?
I assume you're saying it's in primordial?
Yeah.
They kind of look at you and not quite with a smile. They say, "Are you looking to see your own future?" And they kind of lift their chin so you can see the collar.
No, I'm looking a way to break it. Investigation check. I'm using feign for advantage.
Go for it.
In the meantime, Conrad, is there any reason Rosalind would think that Gloves of the Goth might work to break possession, or is that a no-go?
Let me reread Close to the Goth.
I'll click it for you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Very good investigation check on there, dear God. That's
Love that fucking meme.
You could potentially try to jerry-rig the reaction ability.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say you can basically make that dispel check. It will be at disadvantage.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go.
Can
Xenia, could you guide me?
I will be honest with you, I can't.
Alright. It's concentration. I did forget.
Yep.
Can you help
Ah.
out? Because I do have Dispel Magic and Remove Curse prepared.
Oh, geez. I mean, you should probably do it in that case.
Roll an Arcana check.
Hot. I'm gonna use Feign Vantage, baby.
Considering I enchanted the gloves, could I help?
Let's do the Arcana check first.
Oh,
This
fuck.
this does seem a bit more akin to the to a curse.
Sexy. Very tired. I'm going to just like. Does the one who like has the purple eyes? Do they react if I go anywhere near? Or
No, they are like actively like muscles taut, almost immobile, as their eyes glow.
buddy?
As you kind of get closer, you can hear this like quiet whine in the back of their throat as they're frozen in place.
That's not fun.
Can we just end this or what?
You feel the tug. It doesn't seem to go away immediately, but it could be effective.
Do I know what's going on and why it's not as effective?
Yeah, you've done stuff like this often enough. It feels like your magic wasn't powerful enough with the level of spell you cast it at.
If you weakened it, I could try. Go up with the glove.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll that
Disadvantage. Charisma check.
Could I? Just of note, I have greater restoration.
I'll say it'll give a small bonus. It's not going to get rid of disadvantage though.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I cast it.
Yeah, again, it'll give a small bonus, but that's it. It's not quite something a greater restoration can help much with.
You said it was a curse.
Can greater restoration stop curse?
One.
Oh, I didn't know it could do curse. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize that. In that case, yes. If you cast it with greater restoration, you would be able to end the curse. And you see them kind of like drop to the ground, exhausted. In the meantime, Esther, with your investigation check, you can see almost woven into the the silver of these chains. It glitters with some sort of gem dust. That kind of has almost vein-like pulses of magic running through them. You don't
Can
actually
I-
see what the chains are connected to. They all seem to go into the hull of the ship.
Hull of the ship. Can I discern like what magic is going through these chains?
Reasonably enough, you can assume it's some sort of psionic magic. For anything further, you go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh, might as well. Nah.
It's psionic, which is a kind of offshoot of magic, as you're very familiar with.
Mhm.
It doesn't follow all the same rules, and unfortunately, while a while ago you may have been just familiar with it, you've grown so much with your arcane knowledge that your psionic knowledge is not as good as your arcane is.
Fair enough. Okay. With the recent adaptation in terms of like telekinesis, right?
Mhm.
Being able to flex that muscle again, would it be possible for her to try to in tune with this magic?
You could try. Nothing says you can't try.
Basically, in an attempt to get her fingers through those fibers, to expand it as much in a magical sort of sense, to basically dig her hands into it, if that
Okay,
makes
try to
sense.
try to almost like pull a grip on it.
Yeah, to pretty much see if she can get an actual grip on this thing.
Okay, go ahead and make for me an intelligence saving throw. 31. Okay. You feel as you also mark off the spell slot for telekinesis, but you feel as you reach into the weave and try to get a hold of this magic. For a second, it's like holding onto the back of a speedboat. You can feel it pulling you along on a current that you have no control over. And then everyone from the outside sees almost as, for a second, veins almost seem to come out of the chain and try to crawl up Esther's arm until she flexes and they just get shoved back and you rip your hand away from the chain. And the one in chains kind of just nods and you're strong to be able to resist.
I've been here before. I'm in tune in a way, I suppose, but not enough. How
You should
long?
give it a chance.
Don't worry. How long have you been here?
We've always been here. We were made here, born here,
You were.
constructed.
What are you used for? What's the purpose of you? In a sense, why keep you here?
We are. We are to this ship as food is to your stomach.
It drained you.
There's a quick
Yes,
feign. I was just, look, I know this isn't great, but we're not here for them right now.
No, you're right.
We have to keep going.
Mhm.
Even if we come back for them.
Where's the find the path leading?
So as you kind of look over the bow of the ship, as it is far right, it's usually pointing mostly towards the bow of the ship. It's a little bit to the port side. Look over the edge. You see that you are floating on top of the astral sea in this ship. It's easily 200, 300 feet long, and it is floating in that starscape, actually that you were once drifting in. That all of you have, I think, been here at least mentally once or twice.
I don't think I have.
Yeah,
You know what it's like though for me.
yeah. I thought there was one.
Mm-hmm.
Very brief one. But anyways,
This-
looking over the kind of hull of the ship, you can feel your eyes aren't the same here. Normally, while distance is hard to kind of tell, you should be able to see for, until the horizon. You don't see a horizon. After about 300, 400 feet, it's just a haze of stars like you're looking into the night sky. But where the ship is facing and a little bit to the port side, find the path is directing you towards.
Is there a steering wheel on the ship?
You guys take a bit of time to go through it if you want.
We're gonna have to.
On the path leading, I think that's where we need to go.
Follow the path. Xenia, do you want to command the ship?
I'll
The
do
path
my
goes here.
The path goes over the edge of the ship. It's pulling you. It's trying to pull you across that star sea.
Basically, ship or swim.
Mm-hmm.
Or fly,
better than
whatever means you have.
I'm gonna ask the somewhat Genasi, how does the ship move?
I can't walk far, but if you go beneath the points to a trapdoor, that's where they go when they want to move. There was another of us chained, though. Those who are chained down there are never the same.
When this ship moves, does it cause you pain?
It causes exhaustion, not quite pain. Like an irresistible slumber, but one you can wake from if you are healthy.
Would you permit us to use this ship one last time?
We cannot stop you. Do as you wish. We are food.
Xenia's gonna go towards the trapdoor a little bit
Same.
and just get themselves in and try and see how mechanisms and shit work.
Is that where the
You-
chains lead?
The chains do lead downwards, but not to the trapdoor. A different part of the floor.
Oh,
As they're going, just watch for traps, okay?
I will.
Yep.
Xenia's
Anyone wants to specifically watch traps, make an investigation check.
Yeah, it won't be good, but I'll do it.
I could do it as well.
All right. Yeah, Fergus, you want to do it too? Go for it.
29.
29. Fergus, you're very confident that there are no traps here. Yeah, this is transport. They don't have a particular reason to have traps here. You don't seem to find any. At least nothing discernible by the eyes.
You just thumbs up, cool, we're good, and start going down and checking out mechanisms.
Yep, you kind of open the trapdoor and go down the ladder. It's an open space beneath. It's not the mechanics of a steamship. Instead, at where the front of the ship would be, you see someone basically buried up to their shoulders in stone, whatever the floor of the ship is made of. It's not wood, it's not stone, it's almost petrified material. And there is a lattice work of crystals and dials all around them, all connecting to the back of this person's head, which you can see is open with a partially exposed brain.
Okay.
Oh god.
Just
What the fuck?
has the handbag. I don't want to question this right now. I don't want to deal with my morality right now. I just want to get this over with.
I agree.
So we're gonna function with the ship, and we're not gonna talk about it. How about that?
Yeah, I can, you know, I'm gonna go see where those chains lead, if that's the power source. Do you want to work on navigation?
We still need this for the power source, so don't do anything to the chains. But I can't stop you
I
to
won't
go
do-
find them.
I'm just gonna go find them, because I think I'm gonna be sick if I look at this any longer. I'm just gonna go find the chains.
Yep, and
Yeah,
they're figuring out mechanisms.
Go for it. So you need to make an intelligence check. In the meantime, Esther, looking around, you can see with your general good spatial sense, you know where the chains should lead to. It's in the ceiling here. You don't see the chains coming to the side.
Going Fane. I'm fun Fane.
You figure out enough to get to the ship, able to move, Xenia.
I said I was going Fane right before you said anything about that. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's okay. You roll lower afterwards, so it's fine. You were able to. You feel the ship move. You have no sense of direction. You find one of the crystals and you kind of gently touch it with your fingertips, almost, I imagine, instinctively wanting to shy away from something connected to something so gruesome. As you do it, lights up just a little bit, almost like a console. And when your fingers touch it, you feel the reactiveness, the static energy of something passing through it. There's a lurch, and the move begins. Everyone on the top of the deck, you can see immediately stooping off the shoulders of everyone who is in chains. The half of them just sit down or lay down flat on the ship and sprawl out, basically.
Gonna feign that they got it started. That is nothing. That if anything is happening, it's nothing to be worried about. And try. Can they see the path? Like, see where they're going and see the directional stuff of the find the path.
Yeah. So if the find the path is kind of pulling you. Let's call it like 20, 25 degrees port. You're just drifting forward straight.
I want to try and find out how to get a direction. How to do directions. I don't know.
Kind of looking at the console. You're trying to figure it out, and there are certain dials that you think might work it, but when you push it, nothing seems to be reacting. There's a not a stillness, but an almost blockage when you touch those dials that you can feel something should be reacting, kind of like that move the curse did.
Can I, with that thing with basically trying to force my hands into that magic, could I try to connect with this circuit board? Like this console?
Yeah, if you come down, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I'm gonna... You're...
55. Alright. So
Can't get any better than that, Conrad.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That is the limit of humanoid capability. So, all right. So yeah, you go up to the console and you find this. Not quite a switch. I'm saying not quite a lot. A lot of like double negatives here. It's almost like a latch, and you hook your finger on it to pull. And as you do, there's this like slight pinprick on the tip of your finger, and immediately the rest of the console lights up. And kind of similar to the castle, suddenly you can see out the front of the ship as if it were your own eyes. And you can see a lot further than you could with your own eyes. You can see a decent number of miles away, probably. Distance is a bit harder to tell here. Is a shoreline. On the shoreline, you see the beginning of buildings, a beach, the standard affair that you would see at the end of the ocean. The structures on that shore are hodgepodge, materials of different make, bricks of different eras almost, tossed together in this vague shape of a house. And when you look further to the, in this case, port left side, at one point where you would expect more city to continue, more of that black night sky of the astral plane. Instead, there's just this beautiful expanse of pink, purples, and blues, and a different city silhouetted by it.
Zinnia?
Yeah.
Grab my shoulders, point me in the direction that we need to go, and I'll shift the ship.
I can feign you the direction as well, but I like the shoulders thing. I feel like this physical is really fun. I really like the connectivity of it, so I'm gonna do it.
Right. You do so, and it feels almost intuitive, Esther. It's natural. Just like turning your head.
Is it weird to say that this feels familiar?
Not really, since like you were here.
No, that driving the ship feels familiar. The mechanics are... It's like working my own arms.
That's horrifying, considering the context.
I feel like I'm a part of the ship.
We fly a floating skyland around in the sky in a similar way.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but the floating island, to our knowledge, doesn't have a human brain connected to it.
Doesn't feed off the livelihood of people.
I would
Thank
love
goodness.
that comparison. Well, it's like the ship at home, but a little more weird.
A little.
I'm not looking at the brain. I'm not looking at the brain.
I am... And Xenia's... Esther's gonna feign basically what she's seeing to the rest of the group. It's beautiful.
Yeah. You guys actually, everyone else, you notice that as the ship's moving, every time one of the like side panels, those three almost, I don't want to call them fingers, not the word I'm looking for. Those 3 points that are coming out near the front of the ship.
Fins.
Fins, thank you. Anytime one of them like moves, you watch as Esther's arms are actually swinging back and forth like she's walking in place.
I'm not down there.
If I'm connected to this console, am I connected to everybody on this ship? That's
Good question. You reach out your senses. You can feel like it's on the back of your neck, almost something on quote unquote the ship's back. You wouldn't be able to distinguish what it is.
okay. Keep going forward, I guess.
Yeah, the ship is going seemingly under its own power now. You can sense that you don't need to stick around at the front if you don't want to.
Is it following the path?
Yeah, it's following the path. You successfully can direct Esther on the path.
Just keep pointing me.
I'm gonna mentally be pointing you because I don't want to see that brain anymore, and I don't know if it's psychosomatic or if it's the actual thing. I can smell something, so I'm gonna go up and get what is probably fresh air.
Yeah, and Esther, you see both of you. You can see it's the front path is going on a straight line. Like you don't need to maintain it. There's no waves pushing you side to side here. You can just go.
Curiosity. Sorry, go ahead, Ty.
No, I just the autopilot. Go for it.
Is this a comfortable feeling to be hooked up to this?
I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. You go up ahead.
Go for it, and Zia's just gonna go see Asha and Rosalind.
Yeah. In the meantime, what's everyone else doing?
Just keeping an eye out from
Yeah.
the top side.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, give me a
probably
perception
same
check.
thing. Perception?
Yep, perception.
27.
Sounds good.
27.
8.
8. All right. Purpose, you don't see shit. Ashton.
Purpose, wake up.
That moment of vision that Esther gives you is very helpful as you try to kind of pick out things in the distance. The fog of the astral is mostly a fog of lack of landmark. As well, you would know just from your planar knowledge. The more powerful your mind is, basically the more powerful your mental stats, the more able you are to see in the astral plane. Esther, seemingly through the ship, has an extension to that. Otherwise, though, most humanoids can't see much past 60 feet. You guys, being high level and mostly intelligent-wise or very charismatic, are a bit more capable than most and can see a few hundred feet out. But it is emptiness. It is the closest thing to a void you can imagine here. And it's familiar.
Does there seem to be any like trace of where those guys we're dealing with like did they all come from the ship? Does it look like?
The ones you guys fought?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you if you look through the bottom part of the ship at any point, you can find sleeping quarters, you can find equipment, you can find whetstones. Honestly, you probably find one cabin a bit larger than the rest, as you can assume is the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So, seemingly someone is living here. You can make assumptions from there. Anything else you'd have to roll investigation for?
Okay. He's not gonna look too far into it if he can.
Okay.
Might just like do a quick from Rosalind detect magic.
Rosalind, if he wanders somewhere, we'll go with him, so she can ping that easily for him.
Well, I mean, he
Oh,
could do
you
that
can
from
do
him
that
anyways.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
Regardless, she's sticking close, so either way.
Mhm.
Yeah, makes sense. As you go through and sweep through, there are a number of magical implements. Detect magic is kind of weird when it comes to psionics.
Mhm.
You can detect it. It doesn't really have a school of magic technically. It's just psionics. The ship is very obviously magical, of course. In the largest cabin. You do sense that the lock on the kind of storage chest at the foot of the bed is also magical.
Hmm. Yep.
Well, do we want into that?
I don't know.
If you do, I still got chalk.
I've got gloves of the goth that are made for items. I
I'm
can just the magic out of that lock.
Just
Go for it.
Click the glow spell one more time.
It's as if using the dispel magic spell.
Okay. In that case, it just click opens up, and you can absorb 2 levels of magic.
Yay. She'll stand back and just, well, if you want to see what's inside, it is open.
Ash is going to. Actually, he might. Anyone have mage hand other than
Yes.
Esther? Okay, yeah, go for it. Mage hand picks through stuff.
All right, and you just can open it, or what?
Yeah, open it, look through stuff.
Yep. It opens up. It's rusty. It's very clearly meant to be a valuables chest. There is a single 300 gold piece diamond in there. There is a book bound in leather and has like a blue sash wrapped around it, not like tightly, just keeping it closed. As well, you can see clothes, undergarments, stuff like that. But as well, there's this lattice work to the bottom. Again, almost veinous in its shape, but spreading almost like a spiderweb pattern at the bottom of the chest. And in the ridges, there are a number of pools that seem to radiate magic just a little bit. Looking at the chest a bit closer, you can see that it was lined with lead on the inside.
Somebody didn't want this sensed. I'll grab the diamond for Xenia and the book for...
Before
proposal.
the book is touched, Ash is going to ping for X.
Okay, send out a ping. Don't sense any X.
Okay.
There's a...
Got me paranoid from the last time I read a random piece of parchment in a...
That's very understandable. There is a sense of discomfort with the ship. It's not Ix. It's not good. It's not Ix.
It is bad brain stuff, but not quite X.
Yes. You feel that if you took the time to focus on the Fane, they could probably tell you a bit more on that, but you would have to spend basically the Fane point for the ancestor memory thing.
I am not spending that.
Okay.
If anyone else wants to, though.
Up to you guys.
I have spent several already. I will not be doing that.
I'm gonna mage hand poke around what those pools of magic in the base of the chest are.
Okay. You poke. When you get to... There's like 6 of them. When you get to the 8 o'clock one, basically, your mage hand touches it and just disappears. The spell ends.
Okay. One dispelled mage hand.
And they're just like open like liquids, I guess.
Yeah, it seems, with a bit of investigating and walking around, it seems they don't spill out of the thing if you shift it. It seems anything placed in the chest doesn't fall far enough to touch them.
Can
They're strange.
hazard, I guess, what the purpose of them are?
One of them probably dispelled magic.
Yep.
I'm
But
gonna
But like why it would be set up like this.
I'm gonna feign
roll
Fervus.
Arcana. Yeah,
Magical
Fervus can roll.
liquids. This seems like a Fervus thing.
That's fair.
Fervus, I have a puzzle for you. It seems in your area of expertise. Fervus?
It's a distant snore.
You passed out.
John?
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 Yeah.
I need you to tune in just a little bit more here, please.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to tune in.
What do you need, sir?
Alright,
Oh my god.
we
Oh my
found we found a chest. There is a lattice work across the bottom of the chest, and beneath it there are 6 points that are pinging as detect magic, and they are liquids contained in the chest. They do not spill. One of them, when poked with Mage Hand, dispelled the Mage Hand. We have not investigated further. Fervus is getting feigned with this seems like a puzzle
Yes.
for you. Would you like
Yes,
to look
and
at this?
I'm gonna make an investigation check to get a closer look into what exactly this is.
All right. Out of curiosity, how does Fervus try to figure this out? What does he do for this?
He's gonna look at the lattice work and try. They're containers and they don't spell, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like those paint things that you put on your hand that you hold paint with, but like receptacles at the bottom.
Yeah.
Palette.
But it's in like a sorry.
A palette, but with wells.
Thank you. Yeah. And yeah, just words are not great today. I'm sorry.
Right, that's fine.
And it's in a full circular thing, with this almost like spiderweb pattern outwards, creating the receptacles out of like ridges.
Question: does Fervus have the alchemist feat?
I do.
As an action, you can identify one potion within 5 feet of you as if you had
I
tasted
have
it.
researcher. I have researcher.
Ah, never mind.
Yeah. Could I identify what the liquid is though? Just with a straight alchemy check.
Yeah, there's 6 different ones. You can take your time and go through it. It would probably take you about an hour to do it like thoroughly, or you can try to rush it in about 10 minutes.
I'll see how long I can do in an hour.
Okay, so
I'll point out the one that dispelled the Mage Hand, so you might get a head start on that, assuming
Yeah,
that's...
I'll get a head start on that
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Yeah, so in the meantime, Fervus is going to be spending his time on that. What are the rest of you doing?
Ashes remaining watch.
I'm just gonna help Fervus as much as I can using my detect magic, poking with Mage Hand, basically whatever I can do to aid him in general.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything with the book?
Oh right, I've got the book. Ashton,
Maybe.
would you like to, or should I, instead of helping Fervus?
I'm.
I can read all writing, so I might.
Does it ping his magical at all?
No.
Feels
Just-
mundane.
Be careful with it, okay?
Alright. Fervus, I'm sorry, I'm going to be checking this, but if you need me to detect magic again,
No
I'll
problem.
try.
Nasha will stay close by to Rosalind
Okay.
Yeah,
for the
Okay.
banjo saves and such.
Make alchemy checks.
We'll get to that in a minute, John.
Okay.
Yep, because it's going to take a bit of time, so in the meantime.
Alright, sit down, kind of lean against Ashta, and
Maybe up
unwrap
on the
book.
top.
Yeah,
On
that way
the-
you can keep watch.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, on the top deck, you guys kind of relax. And you can see the chained beings are, for the most part, laying down. The one you were speaking to does seem to be the only one who remains standing, but you can tell it's an effort that he's making. In the meantime, Rosalind, you undo the ribbon. It doesn't seem to be heavy. That would indicate that it's lead-lined like the other one, so reasonably believe it's not magical.
Mm-hmm.
You open it up, and you can immediately tell that it's 2 different languages on the first page. Kind of like Shakespeare's like Easy English type of thing, where one side always has one language, one side has the other.
I will.
On the kind of left-hand side,
Love you.
reading it, you can tell first of all that this is a language not read left to right. This is a language read straight up and down on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, you're basically intended to look at the page and understand the page.
Okay.
It's disorienting at first, but your magic allows you to do it regardless. Does it tell you what language you're reading?
Not in the text of the thing. It just says I can read all writing.
Okay, go ahead and give me a history check with advantage here.
Okay. I clicked. I'm not sure if it did. There we go. Nope. Oh, sad. Sad day.
Alright. So the notes say on the left-hand side of each page, or the left-hand pages of the book, it's almost a translation, seemingly. Looking over it again and kind of getting the sense of it all, it seems to be someone trying to translate a language not familiar with, from the right-hand page to the left hand. And the left hand is their notes on how they're doing their best to translate it. You can tell parts where they're inaccurate, you can tell what they're doing wrong, But eventually, when you get a few pages in, it mentions the nautiloid, which is a word that you would have heard before from either your Fane or from one of those Fanes. That is what the ships of the Mind Flayers were called. They were nautiloids. This seems to be an attempt to translate basically the guide to how to drive an nautiloid. Not a very good translation, but it's looking at it from a more objective angle. The language you're translating has no letters. It has no symbols. It's trying to read Braille with your ears.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't fully mess or look like any language you've ever seen before, not even the Soldar.
Mm-hmm.
And the left-hand language is something a bit more familiar. Basic, but familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, if you read through it, it's just a poor translation of the guide.
Okay, so Rosalind now knows how to drive the ship, but we've already figured that out.
Yep. And you can also see that they're doing a lot of things that aren't necessary to drive this ship. This ship should be able to run on any being intentionally giving their energy to the ship, their mental fortitude to the ship for the duration of its driving. It seems like they misunderstood the intent and instead decided to drain people who were not mentally as sound or not as good of a fuel source, essentially, and against their will, which makes it even harder. And therefore, the ship is not fully capable. It's hamstringed by this.
Oh! Fane immediately to Xenia and Esther. Can you stop it? Can you stop the ship? There's a better way to do this.
Sure.
Huh? What?
Just pull the ship to a stop. If we can unchain, unconnect all of these people, they aren't necessary. They're doing this inefficiently. They're doing this wrong. We can drive this, and we can do it so much better.
Hold on. Oh, just hold on. Let me try. While trying to basically dig through this thing, while she was driving, that's what I was trying to do, was to break it down. Did I find like a I don't know, like a lever that basically like turns off these fucking chains or something?
Not really. Again, it feels like the chain is not part of that same structure of the ship. It seems it was something that was added on. It's something crawling on the back of your neck. It feels almost like an injection.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Was I able to find any memories, logs, something like that were stored inside the ship?
Unfortunately, the ship itself doesn't have memories. You can guess that it's possible to probe the physical brain in front of you. I doubt you'd want to, though.
Why not?
Up to you. I was waiting for you to say you'd want it before I assumed that.
Alright, go off, I guess.
Go ahead and make for me an intelligence check once more and a wisdom check as well.
Oh god. Wait. Before I do this, Fane Ping, are there any fucking icks in this thing?
There are not icks. It is disconcerting to the Fane. It is not icks.
Hey. Oh no. No.
Trying to tap into that brain, you can... Not that it's resisting, it's jumbled. It's trying to talk to a 2-year-old, and the 2-year-old is not very good at speaking yet, even for a 2-year-old. You're asking it questions, it is doing its best in a dazed state to try to answer you, and it's not getting through.
Is there any way to turn off the ship?
Yeah, you could basically just intend to do so and it would turn off.
I'm just gonna feign back to Rosalind. I don't know how to disconnect them. It's not the same system.
Then we'll find it.
But what's driving the ship right now
is not what the ship is meant to be driven with.
I'll turn it off,
but
I can't.
Just feign knowledge dump of the mistranslation, what was intended, what we can do instead, and yeah.
You are able to, if you'd like to, switch to the power source of yourself, Esther.
What's it going to take out of me?
Energy, basically. You can either choose to expend a certain number of spell slots, basically per distance you go, or you can choose to get debuffs until your next long rest, depending on your preference.
Debuff.
Or exhaustion.
What's
Or
that?
exhaustion. Basically negative to rolls. Or you can just choose the exhaustion levels. Any of those three will work. So spell slots, exhaustion levels, or just straight up negative to certain rolls.
This is the astral plane.
Yes,
I'm familiar with astral energy.
vaguely.
The astral sea has a lot of astral magical potential in it, doesn't it?
Technically, no. Roll an Arcana check. 29. The astral plane doesn't have its own energy to it. The astral plane is filled with the dead bodies of gods, and they kind of decay into magical radiation that can be used as energy. It's not astral energy, it's divine energy, but dead.
I use Ashta as a focus. Could I try to if I use Ashta as a focus for the divine and Xenia as a focus for the, dead bringing things back, could I try to tap into one of those magical batteries?
I would love to correct you on Ashta as a focus for the divine. Hello? Either way.
Ashta technically has partially severed his connection to divine. It won't be as strong as it used to be due to his wish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fucking Xenia.
Oh my god!
Xenia, come here!
If Rosalind is communicating with you as well, Rosalind also has a connection to a deity.
Alright, fuck it. Rosalind, Xenia, come here.
Totally go.
Let's get up and just... Ashta, would you like to stay here and keep watch? I'm needed below.
Sure, just don't overextend yourself, any of you.
I'll try not
Hang
to.
out in bottom. Yell if you need anything.
Alright, I'll head down and see the brain and just... Oh no! No.
I should have warned you about that. I was gonna come up and say that there's a brain down there, but I feel like everything got sort of matched together. There's a brain down here, Rosalind.
Why?
Please.
Why this?
Just close your eyes. Close your eyes.
They've
Maybe
been
your
closed.
He's gonna lead over with the hand.
Trust me, you don't need to see for this. Alright. Xenia, I'm going to... Well, Xenia and Rosalind, take one of my hands. I can't move right now because I don't want to fuck up the ship, but...
Did you turn the ship off before you did this, by the way? Trying to connect the battery? Or trying to do this while it's on or off?
What would be easier?
Do it
That's
while
a
it's
good
off.
Well, it's off. You ever tried to take our battery out while it was running?
Turn off the ship then, I guess.
Yep. Actually, on the top deck, you see as the ship kind of begins to slow a bit, the people up top begin to kind of open their eyes and feel a bit more energized, but are confused that they're not fully stopped. There was no grinding noise into the keel.
Okay.
Alright.
Conrad, question.
Yep.
Find the path. I can tell how far we are away.
You can. Alright.
How far are we away?
From the target you picked was the city. Technically, you are. Hold on. Let me just. We're 84 miles away.
I'm gonna relay that to everyone. Just okay, if we can go faster, that'd be pretty good.
As a note, that means through the ship's eyes, you were able to look over 80 miles.
What's that in kilometers?
What?
150, roughly, I think.
Okay, so from here to London. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to use you two as focuses. I'm going to try to essentially hook up a battery. I can't... Go ahead.
I'll do it. I don't know what a battery is, but I'll do it.
You guys have heard of the battery before.
We'll give it a try.
I can't disconnect them. That's the problem. What runs the ship, this console, it's not connected to whatever is holding them here or chaining them to the ship.
In that case, we should be able to disconnect them without harming the ship's ability to run.
That's what I think, but I think it might be easier once there's a battery connected to the ship.
All right.
Maybe it might Sorry, go ahead.
Let's give it a try then.
It might
Alright.
override the power source. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay. So I'm gonna have the other two. First of all, what are you giving to this? What are you attempting to assist, and how are you doing so?
I'm gonna try and. I'm here because I'm connected to Patron, right?
Essentially, yeah. It's a flavor of deity magic.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna try and tap into that, I guess.
All right. Go ahead and make for me a charisma check with advantage, because this is a thing you do very often. Actually, it feels akin to sleep training.
Mhm. I clickied. I not roll good.
That's okay. This is something that Rosalind, you specifically, are very good at. The energy is there. It normally comes through as spell slots, invocations, etc., etc. Um, the rose one basically speaks in your mind when you connect to them, and they feel more distant, but they're there. I could assist you with giving this energy, but it will require some work from you. Just I will amplify it. Let's say.
Hmm.
Think of it as what you do as a down payment. I'll give the rest.
Very well. I'll give 2 5th level warlock spell slots.
Okay. Xenia, how are you doing going about this?
I'm gonna try and divine intervention first, because that's usually how I contact my gods.
Okay, go ahead and roll a divine intervention roll.
Do it.
Close. You can feel the connection is distant, unfortunately, but you are still connected to holy magic. How you choose to channel it is up to you. Yeah.
I'm considering stuff for.
Rule of cool. Give me your ideas. I'm okay with it.
Okay. Probably. I'm gonna try and use a 3rd level slot casting a beacon of hope,
Okay.
sort of
Would
to
that
try
end to
and.
find the path?
Pardon?
Would that end to find the path? Just for reference.
What? Angry.
You would know that technically you can synaptic superiority to have 2 concentrations.
I'm not using 10 fucking fame points.
Oh, just wanted to put it out there.
I appreciate it. I'm not using 10 fame points.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's fair.
A lot of my stuff's concentration, so I feel completely useless right now.
Could I throw a thing in?
Yeah, totally.
Give you a moment to think. Could Ashta use his wings and put it through Rosalind, but basically attuned to the astral?
Oh, you've never attuned to the astral, have you?
That's
Nope.
mainly why I wanted Ashta, was because he could attune to that.
But honestly, if you've got Rosalind, you've pretty much got Ashta as far as that goes.
That's the thing, too.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a survival check with advantage.
Advantage. Well, 23.
23. The energy is there. Attuning to the astral plane. Are you specifically trying to attune with the wings?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. First of all, you can immediately just see. Like you can see as far as the ship can see. Furthermore, the astral plane is no longer a black sky with stars to you. It is a rainbow of every color you can imagine, mixing with each other, swirling together. And you suspect this is essentially what the night sky without the astral fog looks like. Furthermore, you can essentially at any point while attuned to the astral plane and on the astral plane, use a planar warrior at will without a action economy cost.
Okay. Off plane, hasted action. On plane, free planar warrior.
It is still once per turn, to clarify, but
Right.
So the connection is there. What you choose to do with it is up to you, but the connection is there.
He's gonna try to kind of bring it through Rosalind for the thing Esther's doing right now.
Okay, so just more of a directing thing rather than an energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to actually get that grab on the power she's trying to grab from the ambient world around her much better.
Okay. It will be tuned in. There's no rule for it. It'll be dialed in. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Right.
I've got fun flavor.
Go for it.
You know how Ashta's wings are kind of more the angelic shape?
Mhm.
Misty gray and all of that, I believe, is the last time you described them.
Mhm.
Because Astral stars Nebula, and because now kind of channeled through Rosalind, they're more in the shape of those very jagged-edged butterfly wings, and the nebula is red instead of misty gray.
That's cool. I like that.
Oh, also there's 6 of them. For the record.
Oh, also that. Okay.
Just kind of floating behind her.
Yeah, they get smaller as you go, but yes.
Yeah. Right. Zena, anything to throw onto that as well? You can always just go to spell slots if you want to.
I don't want to is my thing.
Yeah, that's fair. You do have multiple sources of energy. You could, if you wanted, I forget what the ability is technically called. The thing that lets you do the critical. That resource. You could expend those.
I don't know.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'll let you think on it a bit more. We'll switch to Esther's.
I tune in. Is the weave present here?
It's in the same way that the stratosphere is present on Earth. You can still manipulate it. You can still use magic. It's not built into the fabric of reality like it is on the material plane.
Are these dead gods? Are they just like floating around the astral plane, or is there a place where they're actually being?
No, they
Like,
just you would know this from Ashton, your own research. The astral plane is sometimes called the graveyard of the gods. It's where concepts go to die. It's the endless expanse of space.
You remember when I tapped into that beholder?
Yeah, to make the goals of the goth after, yeah.
But it was about abjuration, in a sense, creating things from nothing, the idea of dreams becoming reality, that sort of thing.
More conjuration, but yeah. Abjuration is more of a reinforcing. Conjuration is creating.
If possible, and mind you, I don't know if this is going to work at all,
Of course.
but a la in a sense of like astral projection, would she be able to force her magic and essentially the part of her that is connected to the astral plane out like a fishing lure?
Yes. I'm just going to say straight up, that fishing lure is your soul.
But would it work?
It could.
Could also snag and snap.
Yeah, just beware. It's not some nebulous connection. It's your soul.
Valid. These dead gods are. I know you said that's where consciousness goes to die. Are some of them still at least like what are they drawn to?
Nothing. They are corpses.
But
It is the physical corpses of gods. That is what makes the astral plane. That is what gives it energy. They are a background radiation as their body decays.
so I need to turn myself into a massive Geiger counter.
That's one way to do it, yeah.
All
Keep in
right.
mind, this is you trying to pull on the astral plane. If that's what you're trying to do, then yes, you would be essentially trying to do a Geiger counter and metal detecting for dead gods.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Do you have do you know the astral projection spell?
Do I know it? No, unfortunately, no.
Okay. In that case, basically you can make a roll. If you succeed, you'll be expending the spell slot plus a little bit of extra energy to use the astral projection spell to do
And
this.
what are the spell slots for that?
Depends how well you do, but it's going to be at least an 8th level spell. And it's not like a combination of spell slots, it's an 8th level spell slot plus the cost of how successful you are.
Astral Projection isn't an 8th level spell.
Is it 9th level?
8th level spell.
Okay, in that case, it'd be a 9th level spell slot.
Alright, I guess.
Okay. Again, you don't have to. It's just, if you want to do it that way, that's what you'd be doing.
I'm trying to think of other ways to do it.
Could you, I don't know how, but could you somehow create like basically a sail for that radiation to pull the ship along with?
If you give me a way to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? How about this? We're going to have to end in 5 minutes anyways. Let's call it there for today.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, you guys can brainstorm, no pun intended, ideas for this, and Astro Roslin, if you guys want to change your answers in the meantime because you think of something else, that's up to you to do as well. Yeah, we will call it there for today.
Trying to think of how to. Alright, bye.
Okay.
Till next
Till
time.
next time.
Till next.